Florida, 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 St. Augustine, Wiki Wachi Springs, fun, sun, sand, and sea. And believe it or not, gators can sing.
Walt Disney World is a tribute to the philosophy and the life of Walter Elias Disney, and the loyalty of the entire Disney organization that made Walt Disney's dream come true. Dedicated this 25th day of October, 1971. May Walt Disney World bring joy and inspiration and new knowledge to all who come to this happy place.
Magic Kingdom Day. Somebody's got their Haunted Mansion Mickey ears. Yeah, we're gonna try to get to Magic Kingdom at opening. Obviously, we don't have early entry because we're not staying at a Disney resort, so
turn left onto World Center.
You can't technically 100% rope drop if you're not trying to do Adventureland or Frontierland first, because they let the early entry in for Fantasyland and Tomorrowland first. And we got Tron boarding pass, and I think it's going to be a somewhat early one. I guess we're going to see what the wait times are when we get there before official opening, and maybe try to do the stuff at Fantasyland that usually gets a really long line, but you just don't know because the people who have early entry sometimes fill the queues for that stuff before official opening, so we'll just have to see. But I don't really like having to wait very long for those. There's like two main attractions that get really long lines, and it's like, I think they're alright, but like I'm not gonna wait like an hour for them. It's the Peter Pan dark ride and the Snow White Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. So I've heard that the Seven Dwarfs ride is better to ride during the fireworks, so we might just try to do that then. But yeah, we'll see what it's like. I've never done a rope drop before, so obviously the thing you're the most excited for is Haunted Mansion, but what are you second most excited for?
Maybe Peter Pan.
Really? Oh, because you didn't do it last time. I like the Peter Pan ride. It's just like really short, so it's like when you have to wait over an hour for it, it just feels like...
It's miniature.
Yeah, it's cool because it's like, we like miniature stuff, and it's like a suspended ride that goes over a miniature. I mean, it's also got like full-scale animatronics and stuff like that too, but it's a really short ride. But I'm gonna try to get some 4K 60 frames per second POVs of all the classic dark rides, but I don't think I'm gonna get Tron or Space Mountain because you have to have a chest harness on for that, and I don't really feel like walking around all day with a GoPro chest harness on. I mean, you can look up POVs of those rides on YouTube, like there's 1,000 of them, so I mean, I'm gonna try to get as many POVs of the rides that I can with the Osmo Pocket as I can. Alright, we'll see you once we're in the park. I guess actually I'll probably film the monorail ride, so we'll see you on the monorail. this super long process just to get into the park, so you have to get here early. Alright, well, I guess we'll see you on the monorail. Alright, so we're on the monorail. You got your coffee. What'd you get? You got the, what is it, espresso chai? Alright, we're in. It's probably only like 8:15, something like that. I didn't even look, but yeah, we have about at least 40 minutes or so until rope drop. It's recommended that you get here at least a half an hour before official opening time so that, you know, you're in front of everybody when the rope drops. You just go to the ride you want. But yeah, I mean, there's already early entry crowds here, so I mean, you can only do so much when you don't have early entry. But luckily, early entry they only get access to Fantasyland and Tomorrowland, so if you want to make the most out of it and you don't have early entry, you should probably consider doing like Jungle Cruise or something like that, because that does get like an hour-long line, but we're not sure if we even care about that, right? So I think we're gonna try to do one of the Fantasyland things anyway, even though we're not early entry guests or anything. I still think the waits will be shorter for those. And then yeah, we got to keep an eye on our Tron virtual queue, because I think it's gonna be semi-early. I'm not sure if they even let early entry in yet, because I don't know if it's even 8:30 yet. If that is the case, then there's really not that many early entry people here. Like if they, yeah, you can see them standing over there at Tomorrowland. We did kind of try to plan this out so that we were hitting this park like on a low crowd calendar day. Like there's these sites that have crowd calendars where they like use analytical data to figure out like, you know, like what the crowds are going to be like. And this day was supposed to be a light crowd day, so we'll see if that turns out to be true or not. I think we want to be at like wherever they let you in early for Fantasyland, and then we're just gonna have to wait. If you want to get a good spot in front of the castle to get a photo, get here early, because pretty much every other time during the day there's so many people here, you're not gonna get a clear shot of it. Here we go. Rope drop. I'm not running. I'm not gonna like get my feet hurting like right away. Yeah, I've never done this before. I always get here later.
I'm scared.
not like it really makes that big of a difference. All the early entry people are already like on these attractions. So yeah, I mean, the wait time's short right now for Space Mountain still, but I think we're gonna try to do Peter Pan because it literally gets like 75-minute wait like the whole rest of the day. If we can shave off, you know, half an hour of that wait, I think that's like a good choice, right? Up here to the left. We'll see what it looks like when we get there, I guess. I hope it's not gonna be longer than it would normally be. That would be a waste. Okay, we're gonna try to do Peter Pan first, even though like some people say not to do this if you're not early entry. I think that in this situation, it probably, because it's like the crowds aren't super crazy, I think that this will be the best thing to do first. There's nobody in the lightning lane or anything like that right now, so. But yeah, I don't think today's gonna be like super crazy with crowds. I've seen much worse like when we've come in. I mean, we haven't ever come in like that early, but like, I mean, judging on what the crowds were like at opening, I don't think it's gonna be like ridiculous.
It doesn't seem like 50 minutes.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like that, but the queue goes back further than you can see from here. It goes like along the side of that building. But yeah, like I said, look, normally this express lane is open. I mean, it's like filled. So it's gonna be shorter than it looks. Yeah, but it's been a long time since I've been on this, and you've never been on it, so it's like a priority ride to do, right? All right.
All the way forward, shoulder to shoulder with your riding partners, and all the way to the
All right, that was only about a half an hour wait. It said 50 minutes on the app, so that proves that you can still do this first and shave off a lot of time even if you're not early entry. So yeah, I think that we made the right call for sure. And the wait's still doesn't seem too bad, but I think like when we first got here, like it just looked longer because like the queue wasn't like compacted into the line. All right, here we go.
Pixie dust, and off we go! Come on, everybody. your step. Please do not lift up on your safety guard. It will lift automatically. Then exit to your right onto the moving road.
So what do you think? Yeah, it's really good, but like I wish it was just like maybe like a half a minute longer at least. It's really short, but yeah, it's like one of those things. It's like you gotta do it either first or get early entry and get, you know, I'm sure you could walk right on it if you were early entry. All right, we're gonna do Space Mountain now. It's on 45 minutes, but I think it's gonna be less than that. We did just get called for a boarding group for Tron, but I think we can get this done before we have to be in line for that, so.
Motion sickness or other conditions that could be aggravated by this adventure. Expectant mothers should not ride, and passengers who do not meet the minimum height requirement may not ride. Be sure to supervise children at all times, and remember that passengers in wheelchairs must transfer into a
Yeah, probably about 35 to 40 minutes. All right, how was your second ride ever on Space Mountain? You were screaming a lot louder last time. Oh yeah, last time when we were here, we got on this and I didn't even tell her what this ride was. You thought it was gonna be like a slow moving dark ride or something, right? You didn't know it was gonna be a roller coaster? And I remember like, we got on the ride and you're like, wait, is this a roller coaster? Like right before the train pulled out of the station. I was like, I feel like when we were here last time, all this stuff wasn't here. Like, it was here when, you know, in the 90s and stuff. But are you sure it wasn't? Are you sure? I thought I remembered it not being here, and I was like, why isn't that stuff here? All right, so now we're gonna go get on Tron. Our boarding group was called about 15-20 minutes ago, and that's literally all it took to wait for Space Mountain, even though it said 45-minute wait. So yeah, I mean, I think they overestimate the wait times for, especially in the morning, because they want everyone to get the Genie Plus. But also, it's like not a very busy day today, so probably has a lot to do with it. But yeah, now we're gonna go get on Tron Light Cycle. Haven't been on this yet. The last time we were here was in 2022, right? So yeah, the Tron Light Cycle just opened last year. I love Space Mountain though. One of the best indoor coasters in the world. I mean, I don't know. I honestly don't know how this one stacks up to like the one in California or Paris or anything, but I know that they just closed the one in Tokyo and they're going to be replacing it with something else. So I don't know. Here's like a Tron. So this just exits into the Tron gift shop now. Like, I guess maybe Tron does too. I don't know. All right, over this way. We have to get our cards out. We'll do the people mover at some point. I said we'll do the people mover at some point, right? Probably later today. Yeah, this like plaza area, like with the section of the track that comes outside, is really cool. Won't be able to take you on this ride because I don't have a GoPro. I think you have to have a chest-mounted action cam to film on this. So we'll just, I'll show you some of the queue line and, you know, after we get off and all that.
Making room for everybody.
All right, we're in the inside queue line for Tron now.
For your safety, remain seated.
We only waited about 15 minutes outside. I don't know how much longer it is once you get in.
Users, prepare to be digitized into the world of Tron.
Oh, nice. Nice, nice. Wow. That was cool the way the screen transitioned. Wow, this station is really cool. I mean, I've seen it in other people's videos and stuff, but like it looks a lot cooler in person. Especially that effect with the pre-show and then it turns into the translucent screen of the station. We just came off the Tron. I don't think she liked it, but I did. Yeah. Here's one of the light cycles from the movie. I've only ever seen the 80s Tron. I've never seen Tron Legacy, which I think this is based on that one. But yeah, really good. Like better than I expected. I still like Space Mountain better, but this section is better than I thought it would be. Like the outdoor section, like the initial launch is probably the best part. It's a little bit short, but not like as short as a lot of people make it out to be. A lot of people are like, oh, it's over like right away, like right after you get in the building. There's like a couple more turns and stuff. Like it was longer than I expected based on what other people told me, but yeah, pretty good. I'd give it a good 7 or 8, 7.5. Yeah, we're doing really good on time. It's only like 11. I think it's like 11:15 or something. And we've already done 3 rides, including, you know, 2 of the rides that get the longest waits, so. Yeah, rope dropping definitely makes a difference. You want to get here as soon as the park opens. Yeah, but thank God you didn't scream that loud on that, because like you were starting to scream really loud on Space Mountain. I was like, oh no, it's gonna be like last time, because the last time you didn't even know you were getting on a coaster and you were like screaming like at the top of your lungs like the entire time. Literally hurts my ears when you scream that loud. Yeah, I think this is a really good addition to the park. It needed another good coaster, and now that Splash Mountain's not here, they needed another like high capacity ride to accommodate all the crowds. I think we'll do the rest of Tomorrowland later today. Because really the only other things are the Peoplemover and the Carousel Progress. I don't really care too much about the Buzz Lightyear ride, but maybe we'll do it if we get everything else done. What'd you say? Oh, Fantasyland up here. We have to go up here. Up here. But yeah, we're having a good day, right? You having fun? All right, so we got the, what is it called again? The mac and cheese tots with bacon and chip and sour cream and green onions. Is it good?
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I only tried one of the tots. I haven't gotten all of it together yet. Yeah, this is at the Friars Nook.
We didn't have a huge breakfast and we're not ready to go have lunch yet, so we're gonna split this.
Yeah, we're gonna have like a halfway between lunch and dinner meal later. All right, I'm gonna dig into this here. Yeah, so look, now it's an 85-minute wait for Peter Pan, so definitely you want to do that first, even if you don't get early entry. Don't listen to the people that tell you not to do that. So I think we're gonna get on It's a Small World now. Classic vintage Disney. 15-minute wait. It's always a pretty short wait. Their exterior's not as cool as the Disneyland one, but it's still pretty cool. Yeah. Do the people who drop pennies in there really think it's gonna go to the poor kids?
They make a wish.
They make a wish.
Welcome to It's a Small World. For your safety, please remain seated throughout with your children. Thank you. Bienvenidos. Para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados y mantengan las manos, brazos y piernas dentro del agua. Y cuídense del mundo. Gracias. Welcome to It's a Small World. For your safety, please remain seated throughout with your children. and you are asked to disembark. Thank you. Por favor, permanezca sentado hasta que el bote se detenga en el muelle y se retire para desembarcar. Gracias. Please remain seated until the boat comes to
Is it my imagination or was that like part not there before?
It wasn't last time they were here.
That's what I thought.
I wouldn't remember it. No, I would remember it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this ride must have like undergone a refurbishment in the past couple years or something, right? Like, it seems like really refreshed and like I don't remember that the thing in the loading. Yeah, but yeah, always a good classic Disney ride to get on.
It's literally so cute.
Yeah, and it's got like the kitsch like mid-century style that we love, so.
I love that. I feel like a lot of people probably don't appreciate it enough.
No, they don't. A lot of people actually like, you know, like will say they don't like it. Yeah.
Why?
I guess because the song's annoying, but like,
You can't go there too?
I mean, it's a really cute dark ride, and yeah, I like it a lot. Guess we're gonna do Haunted Mansion now.
So as we are coming with the Frontierland.
All right, we're gonna do the Haunted Mansion. Posted wait time is 35 minutes. We'll see how long it actually is. So far, everything's been at least 10 to 15 minutes shorter than it says. Look at this. Look at this bird. Here's an interesting fact for you. This version of the Haunted Mansion here at Magic Kingdom is based on the Harry Packer Mansion in Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania, where we've been before. And I didn't even know that before we went to Jim Thorpe that one time, and then we saw the mansion, and I was like, wow, that really looks like the Haunted Mansion. And then I looked it up, and yeah, it was based on that. We're gonna do the Liberty Bell then, probably next, right? Should we do the Liberty Bell next? The boat. Yeah, we're gonna do an extensive tour of Frontierland because they're going to be retheming at least half of it to the New Orleans for Tiana soon. And I've heard some rumors that the entire land is on its way out. So, yeah, it's going to be replaced with Encanto and Coco at some point in the near future. So, we want to get around and do all of the Frontierland stuff that's still here. I think the most endangered attractions are probably Tom Sawyer's Island. I think I've heard some rumors that they might actually drain this entire Rivers of America. I mean, I don't know like how accurate the rumors are, but it makes sense because if they're gonna do, like they did announce at D23 that they're gonna be adding Encanto and Coco to this area, but they never actually announced that they were going to be replacing, you know, Frontierland, like I've heard. So I don't know if it's true or not, but just in case it is, I want to document everything. I'm probably going to go over to Tom Sawyer Island for a little bit, do the Liberty Bell and Big Thunder Mountain, of course, because I could see them re-theming Big Thunder Mountain to Coco or something. I could see them. Well, they're definitely. It's been actually confirmed that the Pecos Bill restaurant and the Frontierland shooting gallery is probably going to be taken out for the Tiana theming. So we're going to probably have our meal at Pecos Bill. It's a shame because Frontierland's one of the best themed lands here. Yeah, you don't really see a lot of people doing like Tom Sawyer's Island and stuff anymore. I mean, I still think like they could, if they wanted to, they could expand past Frontierland. There is like a sizable piece of land behind like where the Big Thunder Mountain is. And maybe that is what they'll end up doing, who knows, but I don't know. I've heard from some actual like good sources that they're gonna get rid of the entire Frontierland. They just redid the queue for the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland, or I don't think it actually didn't open yet, but yeah, they had
planned together. This year I would have been mad.
They closed down the whole ride just to redo the queue, which is kind of crazy, but
Steve? No. What would his machine?
this isn't a 35-minute wait. This is like 20 minutes.
Again.
Yeah.
Fill in all of the dead space, please. You are no longer single file. Fill in all of the dead space. Yes. If you're not part of that family.
All right, we'll see you when we're in the stretching room.
Is this haunted room actually stretching? Or is it your imagination? And consider this dismaying observation. This chamber has no windows and no doors. Which offers you this chilling challenge to find a way out. Of course, there's always my way. Oh, I didn't mean to frighten you prematurely. The real chills come later. Now, as they say, look alive, and we'll continue.
No.
I want all of these portraits.
Down on the sea bar, please. I will lower it for you. And this morning, the spirits will materialize only if you remain quietly seated at all times. Oh yes, and no flashing. We spirits are frightfully sensitive to bright lights. Our library is well stocked with priceless first editions, only ghosts can hold. And marble busts of the greatest ghost writers the literary world has ever known. They all retire to the haunted mansion. Actually, we have 999 happy haunts. But for 1,000, any volunteers? You should decide to join us. Final arrangements may be made at the end of the
I could smell this. I mean, you're
Give us a hint by ringing the bell. Serpents and spiders, tail of a rat, call in the spirits wherever they're at. Rap on a tape, it's time to respond. Send us a message from somewhere beyond.
The happy haunts every seed you'll see this proper. They're assembling for you. Doing it when you'll be expecting.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to film in low light on the next ride through. I couldn't even see on the screen what I was filming, but how was your ride on the Haunted Mansion? Wow, the line got longer. Why don't we get on the boat while it's come, since it just came in? All right, we're gonna do the Liberty Belle. It's been a long time since I've been on this, like probably since I was a kid. Okay, we're getting on the Liberty Belle. Let's go up. Or we don't have to. We can go down here. Yeah, so this whole section right here is rumored to be completely rethemed. And I mean, that's pretty much Frontierland as a whole. Finn Island, or Tom Sawyer Island.
Last call, secure all cargo. All passengers aboard. Cargo secured. All passengers boarded, sir. All hands stand by. Engine room, reverse 1/4. Bellman, cast off bow line. Aye, aye, sir. Bow line away. Engine room, ahead 1/4. Sound last bell. Leadsman, sound off. Give me a depth reading by the wire. Mark 4. Engine room, head 3/4. Stand by. Steady as she goes. Captain?
Welcome aboard the Liberty Belle. I'm your captain, Horace Bixby, and my pilot with me here on the Texas deck is a young fellow that goes by the name of Sam Clemens. He's marking his 100th voyage down the river today with Mori calamity on his watch, and so forth. Sam knows this river like his own backyard. Sam, tell our guests everything you know about this river.
Well, now, I always figure it is better to keep it out. But I will tell you this. I love this river more than anything else. I've loved this river even from the time I was a toddler back in Missouri. Before we get too much further out of port, I think I should mention that you best not be sitting on those handrails. They're the only thing between you and the river. And the river don't always take kindly to uninvited guests. We've also had reports of river pirates operating in the vicinity, so I wouldn't lean out beyond those rails for that reason either. Now, for those of you on the port side, that river town we're passing is Frontierland. A few years back, it was no more than a boom town carved out of the wilderness by a handful of settlers looking to start a new life. Today, decorum are running rampant. Oh, it still has its share of footloose trappers, keel boaters, prospectors, and Indians there, but mostly it's flush time and well on its way to become a fine big city. Frontierland reminds me some of my own hometown, Hannibal. It takes me back to when I was a barefoot boy growing up alongside the riverbank. You know, it seems to me that when I was younger, I could remember everything, whether it happened or not. But as I grow older, I seem to remember only the things that never happened at all. Younger than I will ever be again. It's called Tom Sawyer's Island, and it was named for a friend from my boyhood. Even today, the only way you can get there is by raft. Old Man Harper's grain mill was there, back in the woods just off Tom's Landing. And that's Muff Potter's pond and his windmill. We almost came once, and there's Huck's Landing. I always did like Huck. You could swear just wonderful. He and Tom and I spent most of our wild and reckless youth exploring that island. Lots of caves, lots of adventure, if you know where to look. And we all knew where to look. That's Superstition Bridge. It connects the Big Island to the Little. And if you follow the Wilderness Trail there, it'll lead you right up to the gates of Fort Langhorne. It's the last trading outpost before we head into Indian country.
river for long enough. Every time the river cuts into Enchanted, Pooh even puts out a marker to let us know whether it's safe to travel or not. Now, the sand here has been bragging that if each game you shot, he can navigate the Liberty Belle on a heavy dude. Isn't that something?
Well, I was born puzzled, Captain, but mostly it's worn off. Captain, Indian Village to port.
Now that's something you don't see much out this way. That's an outlaw function that looks to be from the Tomorrowland tribe. But usually they stay further east. I've seen some Miami as far west. And of course, Shoshone like feeding pro, but I've never seen outlaw ones out here.
Lots of game out this way. I've seen moose and deer and plenty of other goodies along the shoreline.
It could be why the Tomorrowland are out this far. Just following the food.
What is that, a bobcat? Is that an animal? That was like a bobcat, right?
After my home, I'll return to the great warriors of the Tron.
It's supposed to be like a red thing up there, right?
Attention deck watch. Shells to port and starboard. Engine room, steady on.
We're entering shallow water, but there's no cause to worry. Sam knows every shoal and shallow, every snag and sandbar at this part of the river, and he'll navigate us through to safe water. You wouldn't steer us wrong, would you, Sam?
I believe we ought never do wrong, Captain. Especially when others are looking. Leadsman, sing out.
Those of you that have been this way before know the water can get fairly shallow in this stretch of water. Leadsman pulled out the deck. Each mark is about 6 feet. Mark 20 is 2 fathoms, and for us that means safe water.
Captain, we're passing Cutthroat Corner. Attention deck crew. Stay alert. If there's river pirates out here, this is where they'll most likely be. I can hear them from here. From all the commotion, it sounds like the records lie elsewhere. If you put a contact look past the trees on the island, that's Fort Langholm. Most of these old forts started out as trading posts. When the settlers started heading west, the army came in and took them over. My feeling is, these days, there's a lot less frontier and a lot more civilization than is truly necessary. Leadsman, give me a depth reading. Sing out. Sacred Indian burial grounds, so now it's filled with spirits. If you ask me, I'd say the ones telling those tales are the ones filled with spirits. If you want proof, just ask them. They got it. About 100 proof, I reckon. And whatever you do, don't sponge your ashes. You aim to breathe in your direction. And you won't just be seeing ghosts, you'll be joining them.
Today.
Engine room. Approach levee at 1/4 steam. And the bow line. Mercer, check freight and cargo. All hands prepare to dock. All passengers, stand by to go ashore.
Welcome back to Liberty Square. At this time, please gather your personal belongings and take photos and by the hand as you make your way to the lower deck to exit. Once again, that is the lowest deck to exit. Watch yourself as you exit and enjoy the rest of your day at the Magic Kingdom.
That was actually like way better than I remembered it, and I haven't been on it since I was a kid, but I don't remember there being that many like animatronics and stuff on the side.
I don't think I ever read that.
Yeah, I mean, I really like it.
I want to go to Memento Mori.
I'm not really happy that I've heard like rumors that they're gonna drain this whole Rivers of America out. So that means that'll be gone. That means Tom Sawyer's Island will be gone. And I think the plan is to completely re-theme Frontierland.
Makes sense.
I think Magic Kingdom is gonna become like Disney's, like they're gonna be like modernize everything. Like Disneyland, they're gonna preserve most of the stuff there, but I think the plan is to pretty much re-theme everything here. Like I think Frontierland's on its way out. They're definitely re-theming all the stuff over by Tiana to that, so like New Orleans. So yeah, we're gonna show all those buildings, do the shooting gallery, and yeah, try to document as much of Frontierland as possible while we're here, because who knows how long we'll still be here. So we're gonna go over to Memento Mori now.
What?
You got some really good views of the Haunted Mansion on that ride. I didn't know you got as good views. And the Big Thunder Mountain too. So. Did you even know those existed? Why are you on such a Crocs kick lately?
They're comfortable, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
I was against them, you know?
Yeah. Oh, I love these little sconces. That they have these in the
Maybe we should get the
Airbnb. Yeah. Mm.
I'll be staying with the apps. So I try to save a lot of apps.
wait a minute, she has some upsets and things. How many are we up to now? Oh, yeah.
You could put the ashes of your loved ones in that.
That's how she started. That's how she called the pink goat, and she painted the paint.
That's cool.
And I bought one from
What is it? Like a soap dish or?
Yeah, she did all different.
Oh, a candle. Is it supposed to smell like the ride?
No.
What is it supposed to smell like? Oh, I like that. Is that an ornament?
Yeah.
That's cool. I mean, you could just, I mean, you don't have to use it as an ornament. You could just like sit it. 30.
Yeah.
Hair not working.
Oh, the hair transplants, yeah.
There you go.
Cute.
But he's plugged up.
Plugged up.
He's up to the world.
I'll probably get that online.
Yeah, I mean, you probably get any of that stuff online.
I
Right?
think, you know, just wanted to see it all.
Yeah.
In front of it, because otherwise...
Check out these little dioramas. The way they light up is really neat. Yeah. And they have the bus, part of the graveyard scene, Madame Leota, the bride. Does the bride have a name? I don't know. Here's some more little diorama things. The actual outside of the ride. $3.99 for that. Alright, I think we're gonna get this little hitchhiking ghost dune buggy. It's got like wheels on the bottom. I think this will look good with our miniatures collection, right?
We have a lot of cute little toys.
Yeah, we have a lot of like miniatures and yeah, little toys and things. Alright, we're getting all of the Haunted Mansion pennies here.
Whoa.
Is it tight?
This is my main arm. Oh my god. I'm left-handed.
Wait, you have to keep going.
I know. Oh my god.
There you go. That one's not as shiny, but the first one was.
It's upside down.
One more. There it is.
Holy crap. 1 week. Not really.
So,
All of the hitchhiking ghosts.
nice.
And then the characters.
And we did get the Hatbox Ghost from the one that was over by Hall of Presidents too.
Nice. We just got so many. And then I wanted to get the Country Bear.
Oh yeah, if it's still there. Alright, so one thing we forgot to talk about after coming out was our impressions of the Hatbox Ghost, because it was the first time we rode with the Hatbox Ghost. What was your opinion?
I don't mind it nearly as much as you do. So I wish they would have put it in the original location.
Yeah, I don't like it at all. And
They should have put it in the original location, right? Like in the attic.
yeah, I don't know why would they put it there when like it definitely kills the vibe of like the beginning of the ride where like it's more the first half of the ride is supposed to be more atmospheric and like setting you up for the.
It also doesn't switch back and forth like fast enough for everything.
Well, you know, most people's complaints are that it messes with like the story because it's supposed to be that Madame Leota is like conjuring the spirits, but in my opinion that's not the problem. The problem is that the first like minute and a half to 2 minutes of the ride is supposed to be very like atmospheric and immersive, and I feel like that really like kills that vibe, right? Like, especially the way they made the Hatbox Ghost very cartoony and stuff in comparison with what the Raleigh Crump version looked like, right? It was Raleigh Crump that designed the Hatbox Ghost, right? I know that Raleigh Crump designed a lot of the stuff in the Haunted Mansion. I'm not like some kind of Haunted Mansion expert or whatever, but yeah, I mean, I don't like it, and it's like if you're not gonna do something right with something so like timeless and classic, then don't do it, right? Like you gotta get it right. So I feel like it was a pretty big misstep, and I'm kind of looking forward to riding the Disneyland version just to see, like, you know, how I feel about the Hatbox Ghost on that, because I really don't think I would mind it at all. Honestly, if you were to ask me, like, if I was in charge of placing the Hatbox Ghost, I would get rid of the bride and put him in in her spot, because I don't like the bride either. I think that the projection mapping on the bride looks really bad, and yeah, I just don't like it. All right, well, I think we're gonna go start exploring Frontierland and showing all the stuff that I feel might be endangered. So yeah, we'll see you in Frontierland.
From the landing at Liberty Square, magnificent stern-wheelers such as the Admiral Joe Fowler cruise leisurely through scenes of a growing country, the country of which Abraham Lincoln spoke so eloquently, into a time of pioneer spirits and the songs of Stephen Foster. Along the way, there is a place that holds spirits of another kind, the lively spooks and mischievous goblins of the Haunted Mansion. Those who make it past this ghost-infested stretch of the river find a relatively safe landing at a village right out of the old Western Territory. It's the lusty atmosphere of Frontierland, of trappers and hard rock miners and the fast gun.
All right, so we just did everything in Liberty Square, including the Hall of Presidents. I didn't film any of it because I figured I could charge my camera while we were in there, but I think we're on track to potentially doing everything except like the flat rides. Like, we're not gonna mess with those, but man, I think we're doing like really good time. So yeah, here's the section of Frontierland that's going to be rethemed. I've never been in the Diamond Horseshoe. I think that's just like a restaurant. I think there's like some little show or something in there. I've never done it.
Where's the Country Bear Pennies?
Yeah, we need to get the Country Bear Pennies if they have it. Over here's the shooting gallery. That's something that's on the chopping block. We should go over here. The shooting gallery. Does it still use coins? You have coins, don't we? Oh yeah, there's the Country Bear ones. No, darn. So yeah, here's the Frontierland shooting gallery.
Yeehaw, Skippy!
Alright, what should I go for first?
Jackrabbit.
How about this guy?
You got it.
did that earlier. Very good. What about that There goes. Bird.
Cute.
Wait, did I do the... Did you see the dolphin with the nose?
No.
Probably hard to get. Let me see that. Coffin down there. It's kind of like the Haunted Mansion. Yeah, this is one of the original Frontierland attractions from the 70s. It's going to be taken out of here probably within the next 5 years or so. Alright. I mean, probably even before that, because I think they're going to try to take out Pecos Bill like before Tiana opens. So probably this year. I think Pecos Bill is going to be closed by the end of this year. And you got the Frontier Trading Post, which is a souvenir shop. And all these buildings over here. The Frontier Mercantile. It's my personal opinion that the remake of Country Bears is going to be a placeholder. Like, I think they're actually going to get rid of it.
The wildest, foot-stompingest hoedown in town is the Country Bear Jamboree, with the zaniest entertainment this side of Cripple Creek. Let her rip, boys.
The Bear Bands will play now in the good old key of G. Zeke and Zeb and Ted and Fred and a bear named Tennessee. Now I mean that bear can blow. He also plays the washboard with the handle of a hoe. Fred's playing mouth harp. He plays it kind of sad. He never took a lesson. He just picked it up from Dad.
We did that.
Hey, gang, hit it.
He's big around the middle and he's broad across the room. Running 90 miles an hour, taking 30 feet a jump. Ain't never been water, ain't never been tree. Some folks say it's not like me.
Yeah, it's a shame. That's one of our favorite things here, and it's closed right now. And yeah, the original show's gone. Like, it's never coming back. Like, they're gonna replace it with some show with them singing Disney songs or something, which is gonna make it way less entertaining. There they are. Are we getting all of them?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that's a lot of them.
Yeah, 8 for 5.
Nice.
It's not bad.
Oh. You gotta actually like stop these from flying out because they can get in these cracks. I've seen it happen in other people's videos. I think there's one more. Maybe not.
Liver lips.
Nice.
Window.
Nice. Wendell.
Brother Ted.
Yeah.
Terrence.
Yep. Yeah, that's the Davy Crockett guy, whatever his name is. Oh, yeah. Big Al. Oh, you almost dropped Big Al into the crack. It's the most important one. All right, well, I guess, are you hungry now? I guess we'll go to Pecos Bill's now. And then we'll probably do like Tom Sawyer's Island and Big Thunder Mountain. Pecos Bill's Tall Tale Cafe. If you want to eat here, you better get here because I think it's going to be closing in like a matter of probably months. I think they're going to want to have this rethemed to Tiana by the time that opens. Which means they'll probably close it like ahead of time, right? I mean, so here on this side, what do we have? We got the fajita platter. I guess it's the same on both sides. Fajita platter, mixed green salad, beef nachos, veggie rice bowl, barbecue cheeseburger, and taco trio. I think I'm gonna get the fajita platter. Yeah. And then desserts, you can get churros, peach and raspberry trifle, and powdered cinnamon sugar donut holes. All right, so we just got our meal from Pecos Bill's. Main reason we decided to eat here is because it's not going to be here that much longer. And also, I feel like this is like one of the better, like moderate price. Would you call it moderate? Yeah, because their counter service stuff would be the cheapest stuff, right? I feel like this is the best place to get like your main meal if you're not trying to spend too much. And it's, I mean, if you like Mexican food, it's not that bad. It's pretty decent. But yeah, like I got the fajita platter, and you got the taco trio, the guac, and yeah, everything here. I mean, it's pretty fresh and good. And yeah, it's like if you want to have a Frontierland experience while Frontierland's still here, like I guess like the Diamond Horseshoe's still there, but I mean, I'm sure that's on its way out too, so. Funny story, the last time we were here in 2022, there was it flooded in here while we were in here. Like it was literally like almost like a half a foot of water on the floor, and everybody was like sitting in here with their feet up, but because it was like actually storming outside, so you couldn't leave. And yeah, if you want to see it, we did see some videos that people posted on TikTok of it. Just look up like Pecos Bill Cafe flooding 2022. But yeah, that was a different experience, right? Yeah. All right, well, we're gonna dig in here. I mean, there's not really much to react to. It's pretty standard Mexican fare, so. All right, so we just had our meal at Pecos Bill. There was a parade that went through here, so the line for Big Thunder Mountain got a lot shorter. And yeah, like we're not even gonna talk about this over here. Not even gonna think about it. Not even gonna look at it. But yeah, a pro tip is that when this parade comes through, it blocks people from coming over here. So Big Thunder, the wait for Big Thunder goes down. So if you wait for that parade to leave, you just head over here really quick. That's what everybody's doing though, so you gotta be quick about it. And yeah, since Splash isn't here anymore, that's pretty much the only big attraction over here. Do you remember we got on this like walk on last time? Was that because, I think it was because it was raining and then we were like waiting for Splash to reopen. And then this reopened instead, and like we got right on it. I think this is gonna be 20 minutes like it said, hopefully. But yeah, a lot of people did beeline over here after that parade ended. They all know what to do. But yeah, I mean, this is probably the best themed coaster in the world. I mean, I think the one at Paris is supposed to be the best version, but I mean, it's such a long coaster. That's one of the best things about it. It's got 3 lift hills. The entire ride length is a good 4 minutes or so. Oh yeah, this is hardly any wait. I guess I'll try to film with this. I think you can take handheld cams on here. Yeah, probably 20-minute wait, like I said. Yeah, that's an amazing coaster, right? I mean, definitely the best mine train style coaster anywhere. Yeah, it's so good. So should we go over to Tom Sawyer's Island now? It's right here. You get on the rafts like right over there, I think. Yeah, it's one of my favorite themed coasters. I hope they don't mess it up if they retheme it. Probably will though, right? Yeah, I mean, it would probably be the same ride, just rethemed to Coco, I would imagine. They'll just put like Mexican theming around it. Let's exit. Yeah, I haven't been to Tom Sawyer's Island in years, so. I mean, when you come on really busy days, you just don't have time to do stuff like that. But we're doing really good time. I think we pretty much done half of all the stuff there is so far. We still got like, what, 6 hours? You could spend a while over here though. There's a lot of like pathways and walkthroughs and stuff. There's like there's the cave that's got like theming and bats and stuff in it. Guess we have to wait for the next raft. How do you go through here? Yeah, this is probably one of the least popular attractions at the park, unfortunately. I mean, I think it's pretty cool. When I was a kid, I really loved it. The Liberty Belle is another attraction that I don't usually do if the park's crowded, because it does take, what, like 15 to 20 minutes to do. But it is a really cool attraction. I mean, this and Tom Sawyer's Island are like super unique attractions, and if they get rid of them, like, you know, it takes a lot away from the park. I think Frontierland is like the best themed section of the park, in my opinion. I was always like, why didn't they just build a bridge going across the other side? But I guess having to take the raft is part of the appeal of it, or it was supposed to be. Going on the other side. Then you have to get back on a raft to go back. Yeah. Probably really, that's probably for real. It's not just theming, like there really are alligators. Alright, we're on the island. Danger, alligators and snakes in the area. And I think this is for real. I mean, they're everywhere down here. Here's a map of the island. When I was a kid, my two favorite things were the fort and the caves. I guess we'll go right into the caves. Well, I think there's two different caves. There's this mystery mine, and then there's like a cave system. This is kind of like Pirates Cove, right? That's what it always reminded me of. There's some gems. Yeah, this archway thing is definitely Bill Tracy-esque. I think that's back, yeah, that's back where we came. So that was the mystery mine. Here's Harper's Mill. Whoa. I mean, most of this is just like, you know, like atmospheric. There's not like a ton of like Disney animatronics or anything. It's like it's supposed to be an owl, like a barn owl. I don't know if there's... Oh, it's up there.
I'm very confused.
Yeah. Can you see it? Yeah, there it is. He moves his eyes. Okay, go over this way. Aunt Polly's Refreshments down there. And then up here is Hickory Switch Hill. Everyone went the other way. I think this is the way you're supposed to go. Yeah, I mean, this is just supposed to recreate like being in the wilderness and Wasn't there like a bear on Tom Sawyer's Island a couple years ago and they had to close the park down? You remember that?
Oh, yeah.
It was probably just a little black bear too. Like in Tennessee, they're everywhere around the attractions and stuff. We're not gonna climb all those steps up into the mill. But yeah, over there's the mill. No, I want to go to the fort. I think maybe the fort's over this way. No, that goes back down to Aunt Polly's. Maybe this is where it is. How to get there. But yeah, like Frontierland in general is like more of a place to get away from people, you know, like once they get rid of this, like there's gonna be nowhere in the park to just like get away from people, you know.
It's okay.
It's okay?
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
I got away.
I got away. Here's a good look at the shot of Haunted Mansion you get from here.
Scream.
No. But yeah, look at this shot of Haunted Mansion you get from here. This is the way to explore Frontierland because it pretty much takes you all the way around. Here we are at Fort Langhorne. There's the blacksmith shop. Oh, I got the horses in here. The chickens. Alright, let's walk up here. The cannons. Yeah, I loved climbing through this stuff when I was a kid. You can actually shoot the stuff up there. I feel like a kid again. This is fun. This is definitely an underrated attraction. Like, here's the guardhouse. He's in there sleeping. Can't remember if there's anything else over here. It's just more of the rifle things. And then the escape tunnel, I think, leads to the caves. Yeah. That leads to the caves. The escape tunnel. Yeah, and you can go up into those towers and fire guns and stuff.
Which way you want to go? Left or right? No, it's safe. I'll show you. They both lead to the same place. An exit. Built inside of the mountain. Under there.
It's nice and cool in here.
Where are we now?
Thought I remembered it being a lot longer than that. I guess when you're little, it feels a lot longer and bigger.
Is that it?
Yeah, pretty much. I think there might be like one other like cave tunnel thing, but I think you have to go all the way around the other side. Let's take a look at the map. Yeah, we didn't go to Smuggler's Cove. That's the only thing we didn't do. Yeah, let's go this way. Huh? Around here. Yeah, there used to be like a bridge here, but I knew there was more caves. Where do you go into the other cave? Probably down there. Yeah, I think Smuggler's Cove goes into the other caves. Yeah, I guess we go this way. Wait. Yeah, we can go this way. Now I know why I had to bug the hell out of my parents to let me come to the Tom Sawyer's Island.
Yeah, I've been saying no.
They didn't feel like climbing around on all this stuff. I think it's over here. Down here. Yeah. Right. Yeah, it's over here. Did you love Tom Sawyer's Island? Alright, so we just did everything in Frontierland, and we still have a lot of time left. So we're gonna head over to Adventureland and try to get everything done in Adventureland, including maybe the Jungle Cruise. But first we're gonna hit up Pirates. It's only on a 30-minute wait right now, and after that we're probably gonna get a treat from Sunshine Terrace, and then probably go to the Tiki room, and then maybe do Jungle Cruise after that. I can't believe how much we did already. I mean, I'm starting to get a little bit tired, but I think Adventureland will like be a little bit of a break, because you know, like Pirates is in the cold, you know, the cool queue line and stuff, and we're gonna get our orange swirl. Are you gonna get a Dole Whip and an orange swirl? Yeah, that's what I want to get, because we just had Dole Whip and St. Augustine. Yeah, and it was way better than Disney's. All right, we're gonna queue up for Pirates now.
Magic Kingdom. This, of course, is the place that most clearly reflects the man Walt Disney and the things he held to be of value. The wonders of nature, the fantasies of childhood, the spirit of America with nostalgia for the past and faith in the future, and above all, a sense of humor and fun. There is something for everyone in this Magic Kingdom. It is a world in which make-believe has its own reality. The appeal of the Magic Kingdom will always be to the imagination of every guest, young or old or in between. In the Magic Kingdom, anything is possible, and being guided from frontier America into the exotic scenes of far-off regions in Adventureland seems only natural.
Pirates was posted as 30 minutes, and it was only about 20 minutes, right?
it, Jack Sparrow, or my thunder will burn the city to the ground. They need a bit of persuasion, ladies. Fire at will.
Keep still. I'm studying the map. Oh, it's the treasure map for sure, and no mistake. And by thunder, that scoundrel
Do you love it? Do you like it more like after you rode it again? Because you only been on it once before, right?
I can't remember if I rode that when I was.
I mean, it's a pretty impressive dark ride, you gotta admit.
No, I like it.
Yeah.
It's just not a theme I normally like gravitate to.
Yeah, but I don't care that it's pirates. Like to me, I think it's scarier than Haunted Mansion. Like just like I don't know. There's just something about it, like the uncanny valley look of the.
Kind of the same way I was with the Black Diamond at Canobles. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't care about mining, so I was like,
Yeah.
I won't care about it, but I love that ride.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care about pirates either, but I would put this up there with one of the best dark rides. I mean, there's just something about the way the pirates looked that, like, when I was a kid, it just scared the crap out of me. I don't know.
Oh, I thought it would be pirates.
Now, I did get to actually get evac from that one time when I was here, and it was one of the best, like, theme park experiences of my life. Okay, you know where they have the three guys singing with, like, the donkey there and stuff? Basically, the ride got stuck right there, and yeah, I don't know exactly what happened, but they had to evac the ride, and it was such a strange process because they had these guys come and lift everyone off of the boat. We had to actually walk onto the set to get to the maintenance store. There's like a maintenance store back there behind that little bridge thing, and so we go back there, and it felt like you were like in a factory. It was so weird, and you know, it took us outside, and we went around the building. It looked like a warehouse on the outside, and on the other side, it was like the warehouse for Jungle Cruise. So they had a whole bunch of the Jungle Cruise animal animatronics sitting out and stuff, like being like worked on and stuff. It was so cool. It was like the best thing that ever happened to me at Disney. It was so awesome. But everybody, it was funny because everybody on the boat was like super scared. I was the only one who was like, oh, this is like the greatest thing that could have ever happened. But yeah, like, but yeah, like everyone's freaking out and like, oh my God, what are we gonna, because all the audio went off, right? And you could hear the pneumatics of all the animatronics going off, and there was no noise, but they were moving and their mouths were moving, but there was no audio. It was super creepy. I mean, it was just like all right, I guess we're going to the Sunshine Terrace now, right? You want to get the orange swirl now? All right, we're headed over there.
Turn to your left towards the tall door. Tropical Serenade. And the flowers bloom.
Look, here come the girls.
Sing like some birds sing. Sweet, sweet, sweet notes all wild like nightingale. Sweet, 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 sweet.
Ladies and gentlemen, now we present direct from the islands a musical duo.
Monsieur and Madame, it's time to say adieu, but we hope you will always remember the amazing things which happened here in Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room.
Do you love it?
Yeah.
I mean, that's like mid-cinch Disney at its best, right? Alright, Jungle Cruise is only on 40 minutes, so if the trend is like it's been all day, this will only be like 25 to 30 minutes.
Or you shouldn't care. Wave goodbye to the fans.
Bye, guys.
Yeah, they do a fantastic job on the ceiling, don't they? Going around and around, just like me. Anyway, welcome to the Jungle Cruise. I'm going to be your host for the day. I'm Skipper Brody. And welcome to the Amazon rainforest, where 365 days a year it rains. Like every other day, you know? Okay, to your left and right, those are the rare Amazonian margarine flies. Now, I know what you're thinking. I can't believe they aren't butterflies. Me either. They've got a wingspan of about 12 inches to a whopping 1 foot. People call them rulers of the jungle, but they're actually a true monarch, if you ask me. Now, of course, over here to your left, we do have inspiration balls. Can everyone give me a nice big ooh? Give me an oh! Give me a Brody, you're gonna do great!
Brody, you're gonna do great!
Thank you! You know, that's inspiration if I've heard it. So we'll continue on to the Congo River and see just how far we, Congo from here. Speed about where we Congo though. Both space and bites. You know, we can grab a paddle or two to help us out along the way. Yeah, we can grab a deluxe paddle, we can grab a regular paddle, it's honestly either or. There's also a lot of great food options here, like catfish, eel, and my personal favorite, the piranha. But you gotta be careful with piranha, it has a bite to it. Now, of course, as we go on, there will... Oh my goodness! Okay, that's a python. They're friendly, can don't develop a crush on you, so don't get wrapped up with the relationship. It's a little constricting, okay? Okay, it's not. I hired these movers just this morning. What did they do to my Jeep? They left the headlights on. I'll never get that thing to turn over. Well, you know what? Whatever. Y'all don't care about my stuff. We'll just go to the Nile River. It stretches for Niles, and if you don't believe me, probably is the Nile. Let's be real, okay? Can we not call me names, please? It's a little... sorry for the misunderstanding. Yes, that is an elephant. Fun fact about elephants, they have one of the best memories in the world. Gosh, I had that memory. It'd help with the job, you know? Oh, and we do have our sandstone formation here. You know, one of our boulder attractions, but a lot of people take it for granted. Personally, I think it rocks, but it makes some people feel jaded, so we won't gravel in that side of it for much longer, but go ahead and marvel at it all you want. Now, we haven't been to the African belt, but a lot of our wildlife, I mean, you got wildebeest, long-necked cheetah, tiny deer. Oh, there's no coffee in the back, but that's because we can't find the original. Oh, lions watching over a sleeping zebra. Man, it looks dead. Tired, dead tired. We'll let it rest in peace, you know. The great time to bring up our sponsor, Zebra Jerky, the every other white meat. Okay. Have you ever seen anything like that before? There's like 1 million rocks on that beach. I can't believe it. And on that beach, that is our Jungle Cruise band. Sent them out this morning looking for a new drum, but to me it looks like all they found was a horn. No idea what there thinking, you know, but they'll get the point in the end. Or not, what a rhino, right? Now, a few skips were talking to me and they were like, "There's alligators out there." No, looking around, I can honestly tell you, that was a croc, okay? Now, of course, we do have Schweitzer Falls. It's named after the wonderful founder and famous explorer, Dr. Albert Falls. We have lost a few boats to it, though, so I've got a mandatory safety lesson. This up here, that's the top of a boat, and down here, that's the bottom of a boat. If they switch at any point, swim. Raise of hands, who can swim? Yeah, perfect. Take note. Those are flotation devices. Good luck. After that, people do ask how I landed my job, but it's pretty plain to see, right? I took a crash course and now I'm just winging it. Career never took off after that, but that's the tail end of that story. Other than I got taken down. It was by hippos. That's right. They have a 3,000-foot vertical jump and take down planes in that boat. But I don't think on my feet if I get on these. On my feet. On my feet. Wow! Shoo! Don't worry, the hippos have been shooed. Now, we aren't out of the woods yet. Look at all the trees. Yes, everyone. You know what? I can't even be mad. Yeah, I thought that one in the front, everything he knows. Real chimp off the old block. But it's not show to show. People say our job is so easy a monkey can do it. But that's a lie. That's a chimp. Get it right. Oh, wait, this is actually pretty cute. We got chimps over here playing with the butterflies. You know, it'd be even cuter, but butterflies. They aren't what they used to be. Caterpillars. Wait, no, I had another joke about an anthropologist, but I totally forgot it. I'm sorry, that's gonna bug me later. Anyway, we have managed to find ourselves here at the eighth wonder of the world, what you've been waiting for. The backside of water! Yeah! Now, of course, we call that O2H, but I don't like the joke. Puts me out of my element, so I only tell it periodically. I did another joke, though, about oxygen and potassium. The joke's just okay. Anyways, on to the Mekong River of Cambodia. We find the Come Here Temple, turn around. Oh! Okay, I did not leave room to turn around. You know what? We have another plan. We're going through the temple. With that being said, I'm gonna close my eyes, act like this isn't here. You keep yours open though, and if you find treasure, dibs.
Found a tree.
I shouldn't yell at him like that. It's not his fault. The elephants. They've got terrible memories. Anyways, plants. If you look up at the trees on either side, those are your hibiscus. On the ground, that's actually your low biscuits. And in the back, you can't see it, that's none of your biscuits. We'll move on. Now, of course, we made our way over here to Trader Sam's Lost and Found gift shop, where one man's trash and another man's upcharge. Now, I do a lot of hats for sale, and if you can't find the right size, talk to any of our skits and we'll help you out. We're good at capsizing. Of course, around this corner, it is the most dangerous part of our journey, everyone. It is the return to civilization. Now, as we make that return, I'm going to ask that we all remain seated, keeping our hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat, and watch your kids. Now, I had a great time out here. Some of you laughed, and that surprised me. I cried, pretty much normal at this point, and some of you sat there awkwardly watching me for 10 minutes. I'm a real person. I can see you too. Now, make sure we're all seated for me. Can't start moving the boat. Thank you so much. Now, like I said, we will be pulling in, so as I said, just remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat and watch your kids. I had a fantastic time out there with you all today, and if you enjoyed your cruise today, my name is Skipper Brody with a Y.
I think that was the best skipper I ever got.
It's my only skipper. Wait, what does that mean?
Like, some of them are really funny and some of them aren't. I guess we'll go get the orange swirl, right? Did you enjoy that?
Yeah.
Now we just have to do the Swiss Family Treehouse, and then that's everything in Adventureland. All right, we got our orange swirl. That's not what they call it on the board, though. What is it on the board? Like cream cup? I thought it was called an orange swirl. Didn't you?
Yeah.
But yeah, these are really good. I prefer these to the Dole Whip, personally. All right, there's only one more thing I haven't done in Adventureland, and it's the Swiss Family Treehouse. So I'm gonna walk through that real quick. This is another thing that I haven't done since I was a kid. I don't really remember what this is like, to be honest. Sorry. Alright, that was the Swiss Family Treehouse. Okay, that was everything in Adventureland except the flat rides. Where I tried to do everything except the flat rides. We still have 3 more hours. I think we can probably get it done.
Going from the nostalgic charm of yesterday into the world of tomorrow requires only a brief step in space and in time. In Tomorrowland, everything is planned to fit the theme of things to come. Here, entertaining previews show some of the exciting new developments in store from science and industry. Of course, in Tomorrowland, as in any glimpse of the future, there still remains a bit of today.
All right, now we're gonna do the Tomorrowland stuff we didn't do earlier. We did Space Mountain and Tron earlier. Now we just have to do the Peoplemover, Carousel, Progress, and Buzz Lightyear. This is where those swan boats used to be, where you would get on the swan boats back in the 70s and 80s.
There's a great big beautiful tomorrow, just a
Closer to home, we've now got gas lamps, a telephone, and the latest design in cast iron stoves. And that reservoir keeps 5 gallons of water hot and just 3 buckets of coal. Oh boy, it sure beats chopping wood. And isn't our new ice box a beauty? Look at that, holds 50 pounds of ice.
Well, it's another Halloween here in the fabulous 40s. You know, I predict the day when millions of people will learn Latin and Greek sitting in front of their TV sets.
Are you awake, dear? Shh, shh. Give him a left, you big love.
Ah, yes, a new age of electronic civilization is upon us.
Hey, Dad, what do you think of my jack-o'-lantern?
Oh, boy, that's scary.
That's because I'm using my beautiful sister Patty's picture for a model.
Down, Rover. Jim, Rover appreciates your joke.
Now, you're always kidding poor Patty. She's certainly prettier than either of you. John, this papering is getting out of hand. I could use a little help.
Now, Sarah, didn't I set up that clever automatic paint stirring machine for you?
Yes, John, you're a genius. Of course, this will ruin my food mixer. Not that you'd care.
Oh, good old Sarah. Always the last laugh. What happened, Sarah?
Oh, you and your progress. That paint mixer of yours just sloshed paint across my rump. A room.
How do you like that? I always say if you're going to be married, marry a girl with a sense of humor.
There's a great big beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day. There's a great big beautiful tomorrow.
Okay, so we just did the Carousel Progress and now we're on the People Mover.
Please step carefully onto the moving platform, then step into the car. For your safety, remain seated at all times, keeping hands.
Like
this is the TTA Blue Line, non-stop service around Tomorrowland. Greetings, intergalactic travelers. Welcome aboard the Peoplemover, presented by Enterprise. I'm Part 5, your guide aboard this highway in the sky, the absolute best way to see Tomorrowland. And my stars, is there ever lots to see? From spacecraft to monster labs, there's really nothing like today in Tomorrowland.
For your safety, if you have wings, jetpacks, or gravity polarizers.
First up, Progress City. Walt Disney's amazing dream for a community of tomorrow. Did you know Progress City inspired Epcot? And a lot of the visionary ideas throughout Walt Disney World. Look, there's even a tiny people mover. I wonder if that means there's a tiny ORAC. On your right is Star Traders, home to the greatest goods in the galaxy. Except actual stars. Those are no longer sold. I love a good circuit, and these are two of the best tracks of the cosmos for a bit of light, speedy competition. Wash over you at the most refreshing retreat in the galaxy, the Coral Moons of Pisces 7. You H2O it to yourself. Book today.
Mr. Tom Morrow, please contact Mr. Johnson in the control tower to confirm your flight to the moon. Thank you.
Mr. Morrow. Alright, so we just finished all the Tomorrowland stuff and now we're on Little Mermaid. It was walk-on. Everybody's waiting for the fireworks. So we got basically 2 hours of exclusive ride time.
Well, anyway, Ariel fell in love with a Jew. Then King Triton got all mad and told Sebastian the Crab to watch over her. Then there was lots of dancing and singing. That was fun. And then,
that's the best modern Disney dark ride. Like it's actual animatronics and stuff, and the animatronics are good, even though some of the Ariel ones don't always work. Like the first two Ariel ones don't usually work, but yeah, it's a good one. All right, we're doing Winnie the Pooh. We waited about 8 minutes during the fireworks, and then we're gonna go over to Haunted Mansion.
One day, unpredictable, the east wind traded places.
If you ask me, he'll never reach that tree.
Mommy! Oh dear! Hang on tightly, Pooh! Look, Mama, look! I'm a kite!
Oh, yes, yes. As I was saying, gifted on the Glockenspiel.
Come, Tigger! Come bounce with me! Bouncing makes you feel just great, doesn't it? Follow me! Right this way. Phew, I almost bounced right out of the ride. Watch out for avalanche and rivals. Get still, honey. Still, honey.
Alright, that was Winnie the Pooh. Cute ride. I don't like that it replaced Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, but yeah, it's cute.
Remain quietly seated at all times. Oh yes, and no flash pictures, please. We spirits are frightfully sensitive to bright lights. Of the greatest ghost writers the literary world has ever known.
Send us a message from somewhere beyond. Goblins and ghoulies from last Halloween, awaken the spirits with your tambourines. And crawlies, toads in a pond. Let there be music from regions beyond. Wizards and witches, wherever you dwell, give us a hint by ringing the bell.
They're assembling for you. Swing your swing. You'll be expecting.
You know what? I think at night you can see everything better. Am I like mistaken here? Like everything seems better lit, right? Okay, so we just did Haunted Mansion for the second time of the day, and now we're gonna go get on it for the third time, and I'm gonna get a POV with your phone. All right? That was amazing, right? Like way better than I thought. So guys, we just did every single attraction except for the flat rides at Magic Kingdom without getting Genie Plus and without having early entry. Every single dark ride, every animatronic show. I can't believe we did it, right? And now we're gonna go do Haunted Mansion again, which we've already done 3 times. So we did 3 rides of Haunted Mansion and every other ride except for flat rides, which like we wouldn't do anyway, even if they were the wait. I feel like this is a big accomplishment. Like, I don't feel like there's a lot of people who have done this. Am I wrong?
It's about time
and it's about doing everything in the right order. Oh, but yeah, we did everything in Frontierland. I got every single, I mean, we did Tom Sawyer Island. I did the Swiss Family Treehouse. I did like every minor attraction. We did every major attraction. We did every single dark ride. I can't believe we managed to do it. I mean, we got here rope drop, and then yeah, we went against like what all the pro tips and everything were saying. Like everyone's like, yeah, don't do Peter Pan's flight first. Don't listen to that. That's not true. All right, well, my battery's about to die. We'll talk more about this as we're leaving the park. But we're gonna go get in line for Haunted Mansion. All right, so we just got off of Haunted Mansion. We did it 2 more times for a total of 5 times.
I'm so happy.
And we did every single attraction at the park, except for the flat rides.
You can ride those at like any carnival, so why does it matter?
I mean, we wouldn't even do them if they were like no wait. So I mean,
yeah, I'd rather just keep riding the Haunted Mansion.
Yeah, but like, how like common is it to be able to do every single dark ride, show, and like side attraction at each land? Like
coaster.
I mean, we did it all.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. I mean, we did rope drop and we stayed until closing, which was 10 o'clock tonight.
We got on the Haunted Mansion last ride at like 9:58 or 9.
Yeah, I mean, we were here for how many hours is that? I don't know, like 12 hours? More than 12 hours. 13 hours.
We've been here a long time.
That's 13 hours. But yeah, I mean, we had a meal. We had a sit-down meal. We got snacks.
We had like a few different snacks in one meal.
We did not use Genie Plus, and we didn't have early entry.
Yeah. We were watching people go in with early entry.
Yeah. I mean, I really didn't think you'd be able to do that even in September when the crowds are the lowest. And I didn't feel like the crowds were as low as they can get today. I mean, it was almost mid-tier. It was like lower mid-tier crowds.
Low to moderate, yeah.
Yeah. But we just managed to like do everything.
It did get busy sometimes.
Yeah, and we did wait like maybe, what was the longest wait of the day?
Snow White.
Yeah, Snow White we did.
We just waited like 40 minutes.
We did it right after the fireworks, and it was about 40 minutes, which I feel is like pretty good. It's usually at least an hour to 70 minutes. So
we weren't sure if we would be able to get it in, but we did.
We did. Oh man, well, we're exhausted.
I'm ready to sleep in.
Yeah, we're gonna go back to our Haunted Mansion Airbnb. We're gonna sleep in until probably like noon or like 1 o'clock or something tomorrow. What a day though, like best visit I think I've ever had to Magic Kingdom in my life. Would you agree?
Yeah, I already said that,
well, yeah,
but
for her,
I've only been here 3 times.
She's only been here
this
3
is my
times.
3rd time.
I'd say even like, you know, like my childhood visits. I mean, when I came here as a kid, I maybe did like half this stuff in one day.
I've gotten very into it.
And so now maybe we'll try to do this like each time we come, as long as we plan it right. I think what it is, okay, we came on a Wednesday, which is, you know, that's usually the least busy day of the week. And I think we hit like a low crowd patch because like we're here after President's Day week, after like the President's Day weekend and then the week after President's Day, and we're here before spring break, like the week before spring break starts. I think this is like an understated week. So it's February 28th today. So I think maybe if you get...
Don't drop the date.
Why?
This is our date.
What,
coming back.
We're gonna come back every last week of February.
Keep girl boss gaslight.
Okay, well, pro tip, last week of February. I'll give you that.
You should come in August.
You should, yeah. You should come in the middle of July.
We did last time and it was so hot.
It was so hot and it was like really crowded then too. Like I think we didn't even do half of what we did today. So
last time we did get to ride Haunted Mansion 3 times, but
we didn't do Peter Pan. We didn't do Snow White. The 7 Dwarfs. I mean, we did every ride that usually is like, 70 plus minute wait. We did every ride that's usually like, 45 minute waits that were...
And Tron for the first time.
And here's another thing to point out. Every single ride we did today had a posted wait time that was at least 20 minutes less than what they said. Like, we waited...
Not all of them.
Which one was accurate, or the most accurate? Maybe Jungle Cruise? I don't know.
Yeah.
That was about, it said 40 minutes and it was about 40 minutes. But other than that, like, everything was shorter than what it said, so. Yeah, it's possible to come here, not get Genie Plus, and still do everything in one day, and we just proved it. So, you just gotta come on the right day, do things in the right order, and you can do it. All right, well, I think we're gonna wrap up the vlog because we got a long walk, back to the monorail and then back to the car and the parking lot and all that, and then we're gonna hit the sack because we are exhausted. So yeah, tomorrow we're gonna be doing some stuff around the Kissimmee area, maybe go to Claremont and do like Showcase of Citrus and a few other things. And yeah, and then we got 3 days on the Gulf Coast, and then we're gonna come back to Orlando for next week and do Universal and stuff. So yeah, those vlogs are coming up, so stay tuned. And if you didn't already like and subscribe, do so. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.
Darkness descending on Walt Disney World is perhaps the most beautiful time of all, and the appearance of everything begins to change. Of Walt Disney World were the dreams of one man. The sharing of those dreams with others has truly created a new world, and its reality is living proof that dreams really do come true.